What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Pluto. We're back on it for the last time. Pluto, episode 8. Final episode of the series. I've enjoyed it so far. Definitely have enjoyed kind of like the psychological thriller aspect of it all. I'm very curious kind of how the story's going to wrap up and what characters come back, or I guess what robots come back, what robots don't. All 7 had been defeated during last episode, and then at the end, Adam was reawakened. I'm curious if we're going to get any of the other 7 back by the time this episode ends. The conclusion of it all, what does it mean going forward? There's a lot of like kind of like loose storylines of like the all human anti-robot organization, underground organization they got going on, and you have the whole Abdullah thing and perfect robot and robot dreams and consciousness. So there's a lot of like underlying themes that we touch across the first 7 episodes that I'm curious of like what gets touched as we go forward. We only got an hour's worth, which is a decent amount of time. So for the final time, let's see what we got. Just to have a piece of the gold. Gave up everything that made them plentiful and bountiful just for the gold. Yep. Is Adam creating a bomb? Wink, wink. Wow, Tenma's interacting with him now. What the hell? What the hell is with this? This robot like knows all. The only artificial intelligence comparable. Yeah, I would assume it's going to be that accurate as long as the kid calms down and stops moving. I just need the kid to not get in the way. Just stop moving, kid. I'll snipe this dude right between his brows. Just stop flailing around so I can shoot this dude. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, I can't just let this little robot kid model just be crushed. But because what's so interesting is like they talk about like the robot children and stuff like that, but like the robot children don't grow up or get bigger or, you know, anything like that, dude. So it's interesting. And then what was the fate of the robot kid? It just like ended up sputtering out on its own because it was so beat up and old? He wasn't one of the ones that was kidnapped by Adolf, was it? Or Adolf's brother. And then, yes. So was it his kid, or just the sight of it reminded him of when he found his kid like that, or what? I'm thinking that's his. No? That's what set him off. It was his, right? Oh, God. I get the rage. I gotta crank up the special beam cannon. How did he even get... Well, I mean, he was going around kidnapping, but how did he even get his hands on it? Don't do it. Don't. Okay. He's looking for you. Doesn't want you creating something that could get in the way. So now your life's on the line. You built it for us. Now we don't need you building something else that could counter it. So now we got to go cover up all of our tracks. Oh god, I was about to say, does he not recognize or know what that is? He's a robot, bro. You heard him. He can't walk through the scanners and shit. He doesn't know that he's not. He doesn't know that he's not. He thinks he is. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. It's like if you're cloned and you don't know you're the real one, you wouldn't know you're not until you were proven that you're not. Jeez. It's a lot to unpack. It's a lot to unpack. You can do it yourself. Yeah, yours is much better than anything I could do. Cannot compute. His program is gonna blue screen in a minute. What? Bro, we gotta do something about these. Yeah, do something about that. They took his chip. Like I was about to say. Hello? Oh, God. My God. It's already there. Like, can we use like Pluto's hatred to come take this thing down or what? Bomb it, nuke it before it gets too bad. 5,000 years ago. Yeah, how convenient. How obviously convenient. Per hour? Adam, I'm sorry we're gonna have to do this to you, but you're gonna have to go do it. Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna have to go do this. You're gonna have to save humanity and planet Earth. Probably sacrifice yourself in the process. Bro, everybody goes to see this man. Everybody. How is that possible? That he's this valuable? Bro, we had Gesich, Tenma, Adam. Pretty much the main three catalysts of this damn story go and see this robot. Good lord. He's the most important character in the entire story. And she's crying like, what is it? Did it actually trigger an emotion within her, or does she just think this is the accurate response to give to news like that? Yes, he did. He straight up lied. I mean, I guess for her betterment, but I wonder why they keep saying like, oh, robots can't lie. And then we keep seeing robots lie. So what the hell's going on? Alright, guess they're gonna run the rematch. We already lost this once. I was about to say, is he gonna talk him down, or are we throwing? I guess we're throwing. Like, are they gonna try to reason with the robot inside, or no? He said my pain. I don't think he's gonna put him down. I don't think he's gonna put him down. They go talk to him and they'll, yeah. This isn't, I don't think it's gonna end with that. It'd be kind of cool if he did just like straight up cold cock put him down, but they've shown Pluto to kind of be breaking a little bit mentally. Was she going on foot? Jeez. She doesn't care about him losing. She cares about him killing. Yeah, they don't even know what the tears are. They don't even know what to do, why that response is coming out. Can't explain it. Don't know what it feels like. Doesn't know what it means. Might as well try. If the Earth's gonna end anyway, might as well try, right? Exactly. Hope. The worst human emotion, right? I mean, he's been playing the dirty game the entire time. Did he really think it was going to work out with him in control or what? Did he do it? The imagery is crazy. He did it. He made his field of flowers. Not exactly, but... So what about the psycho killer teddy bear? And the Abdullah, like, wannabe protector interface shit going on? Oh shit, he got out. What? And he's gonna kill again. Ugh. Guys, this isn't good. Clearly he goes for the teddy bear, right? What in the hell? How did he even get out? Who knows? Who knows? And that's how we end. What I'm gonna have to do is get a crazy like deep dive Wikipedia explanation on a lot of stuff. All right, so I just had a super like 20-minute 30-minute attempt at a deep dive to try to explain. So the teddy bear, I guess what they're claiming to be the US or United States of Thracia or whatever they're claiming it as, that's their like super secret hidden AI that's probably from an AI standpoint better than any of them, any of the 7. Granted, he doesn't have a mobile body though. So, but the supercomputer that he is has been pulling the strings for the entire story, even started the war. So yeah, that seems to be the ultimate AI in the entire story, was the teddy bear. Thankfully, it wasn't mobile, or that could have been a whole other issue. So I think I got that clarified. I mean, we saw it kind of pulling the strings in the background, but I didn't know how deep it went. Brow, I think is how you pronounce his name, the one that broke out, the one that originally killed a human. There seems to be a lot of confusion on him still, on like, you know, what he is, his part to play in the story. How does he know everything that he knows? He seems like Adam's sister almost, to where he can kind of like deduce what humans and maybe even robots feel and will do. I don't know. He seems like the most broken thing in the entire story. He is the one that even ends up killing the Teddy Roosevelt bear supercomputer, which I guess anybody could do because the bear can't really move. I would assume the human, the president, the fake president of the story, could he not just like walk up and damage it as well? I have absolutely no idea. There seems to be confusion again on how the imprisoned, by the way, imprisoned murderous robot somehow got his 1/3 usable body all the way over there. I have no idea how he got there either. I don't know if the bear wanted him to be there, so he somehow got him over there, but didn't know that he would want to kill him. Because you saw when he showed up, he said, "Oh, you know, we're gods. We can rule humanity together," and then he kills him. So that's a whole like side plot that has nothing to do with like what we still have yet to talk about with like all the other characters and stuff. But those two pieces, players, AI, seem like the most important thing to the entire story. Aside from, you know, Adam, Gesich, Epsilon, and the rest of it. I enjoyed the story, but I kind of went through and reviewed some things and saw what some others were talking about. It did feel a little bit rushed there at the end. Like I kind of feel like the murder, brar, like, cause like the most important people in the story were going to visit him. I feel like I needed that fleshed out a little bit more, like his character and what he is and how he's able to know and predict and move. And he's like the ultimate supercomputer that like understands robots and humans, and he's not even like out there interacting with these robots and humans. And then I could have used a little bit more with the teddy bear supercomputer thing as well. Yeah, the supercomputer teddy bear is controlling the entire thing, put everything into motion, started the war to get to this point, to then get to the point of hopefully blowing up the world so that robots could take over. Like put this massive thing into this massive mastermind plan into place. And then it fails at the very end. Of course, I mean, you're not going to have humanity just end like that. But a lot of moving parts with that. It looked like the bear spooked the president into starting the war with Persia that led to this, which got the Super 7 created and doing XYZ. And then with the Goji or creation / Abdullah, set that into motion to create Pluto, with also Bora to set that into motion to do this. I mean, so the teddy bear's pulling the strings of all of it. I guess the teddy bear wanted these 7 nukes over here taken out just in case they would oppose said plan or get in the way of said plan. You know, Abdullah thinking he's actually a human, seeing him freak out and realize that he's not, putting the AI of his son into Pluto, or I guess the AI of his AI son, because he was never really the real one. Tenma involved in it also. It looks like, I mean, you kind of get to like, what was free will and what were the choice? Like, was anybody's choice anything in the entire story? And I'm actually shocked that none of them were brought back. I don't know. The ending felt very rushed for some reason. It felt like a nice long drawn out story, but I would say halfway through episode 7 and then this episode 8, I feel like we just hit the times 2 button. Everything just went so fast. But yeah, none of them are being brought back. Clearly, that we've seen. That was the end of the episode. So there's only one remaining that ends up being Adam. I figured Adam and Gisich would be the two at the end of the story, but I'm actually shocked it's actually just Adam. So no reunion with his wife, no Epsilon reunion with the kids, none of that, just done. But overall, I did enjoy the story. It was very deep and very next layered on trying to figure out like this, and robots having emotions, and can robots kill, and what does that mean, and free will. And I feel like we scratched the surface of that stuff when we were about to dive into it, and then we just kind of took a turn. Yeah, the end just felt like really rushed and messy there. It's like, all right, guys, we got to crank this out, and then just, kind of did away with it. The art and animation of the entire time, top notch, like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 the entire time. That never faltered. If I had to give it, I give it like maybe like a 7.8, 8.2. The ending just really kind of threw a curveball into things. And I feel like in a lot of stories do that. Doesn't mean they're bad, but when you got to go search up a lot to try to tie some end strings together, just kind of like put a bad taste in my mouth with kind of how it ended. But overall, I did enjoy it. And I'm curious kind of what you guys thought about the whole series. It seems to be pretty well received from what I was able to just search online there. So that's good to know that it was, well accepted for the most part. And I guess that ends up being an end to another series. So we'll see how it goes. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe. And as always,